Have you ever woken up from a dream, your heart racing, your mind spinning, wondering, was that just my imagination? Or was God trying to tell me something? If that sounds familiar, then listen closely, because sometimes God speaks the loudest when our world is the quietest. And if you've recently had any of these 5 specific dreams, then this video is not a coincidence. It's a warning, a message, and maybe even a divine intervention meant just for you. Stay with me until the end, because the 5th dream is something millions of people ignore, and it often appears right before a major life change. Now, let's begin. Our first dream is one many of us have experienced. The dream of falling. Imagine it. You're standing on the edge of a cliff, or maybe the top of a tall building, and suddenly, the ground gives way. You're plummeting into darkness, a feeling of absolute powerlessness washing over you. If you've had this dream, God may be sending you a critical warning. You losing control of something important in your life. This isn't just about a fear of heights. This dream often appears when you're drifting away from your faith, putting your trust in the wrong people, or making decisions driven by fear instead of faith. It's a sign that you might be walking down a path He never intended for you. The fall itself is symbolic. It signifies that your foundation is shaking. Maybe your spiritual life is tired, your relationships are unstable, or your career feels like it's on the verge of collapse. Through this dream, God is gently but firmly reminding you to come back to Him before something gives way. He's saying, slow down, recenter your life on me. I am your anchor in the storm, the solid rock when everything else is sinking sand. So if you've been falling in your dreams, don't dismiss it. Take a moment to pause, pray, and ask God to show you where your foundation needs strengthening. It's His way of catching you before you truly fall. Next, let's talk about a dream that can be unsettling for many. The dream of snakes. A snake in your dream is almost never random. In spiritual terms, it's one of the most ancient and common biblical warning signs of deception and hidden danger. Perhaps you dreamt of a snake just watching you from a distance, its eyes fixed on you, or maybe it was hiding in the tall grass, almost invisible until you were right upon it. Or, most frighteningly, maybe it was actively trying to strike and bite you. When God shows you a snake in a dream, He is very likely revealing a hidden enemy in your life. This could be a fake friend who pretends to support you but secretly harbors jealousy. It could be a person in your circle plotting a betrayal, someone whose heart is not what it seems. God often sends this dream when He wants to protect you from someone who smiles at you in the daylight but plans against you in the darkness. It's an act of mercy, a divine heads. If this dream keeps returning, night after night, it's a persistent message. God is urging you, be wise, be discerning, be careful who you trust. I am revealing their true nature to you so you can be protected. Don't let fear take over. Instead, let this warning lead you to wisdom. Pray for discernment and pay close attention to the people around you. God is your ultimate protector, and He's giving you the spiritual eyesight to see what's hidden. Now for our third dream. The dream of being chased. You're running, your lungs burning, your legs aching. You can feel something behind you, pursuing you relentlessly. You might not even see what it is, but the sense of dread is overwhelming. You're desperately trying to escape. If you've had this dream, God may be showing you something profound. You're avoiding something crucial in your own life. This dream is a powerful metaphor for avoidance. It tends to surface when you're running from unresolved emotional pain, like grief or past trauma. It can happen when you're avoiding a responsibility that feels too heavy, or when you're ignoring God's clear instructions for your life. Perhaps you're afraid to confront a difficult person or a challenging situation. In this dream, the thing chasing you isn't just an external enemy. Often, you're running from something inside yourself. You're running from the very thing you need to face in order to grow and heal. God sends this dream not to scare you, but to strengthen you. Yes, issuing a loving warning. You cannot heal from what you refuse to face. Stop running. He wants you to turn around, stand firm in His strength, and confront what's been holding you back. This dream is a call to courage, an invitation to find your strength, not in escape, but in facing your challenges with God by your side. The fourth dream we'll discuss is the dream of water. Water in dreams holds incredibly deep spiritual meaning. and its condition often reflects the state of your soul. Pay close attention to the type of water you see. If you dream of calm, clear, peaceful water, it could be a sign that your spirit is at peace and you're in alignment with God's will. But if you see rough, choppy, or turbulent water, it's often a warning that you are feeling spiritually and emotionally overwhelmed. And if you dream of a flood, or worse, of drowning, it's a powerful sign that your emotions are out of control and threatening to consume you. When God uses water in a dream, He's giving you a spiritual checkup, showing you the true condition of your heart. If you're dreaming of drowning, God is sending a clear warning. You are carrying too much. You are trying to handle burdens that were never yours to carry alone. Let it go. Give it to me. If you dream of walking through a storm on the water, God is acknowledging your struggle, saying, "The storm is real. I see it. But so am I. I am with you in it." Water dreams are God's gentle way of telling you that your soul needs rest, your heart needs healing, and your future needs the clarity that only He can provide. He's inviting you to come to Him, the living water, and find true rest. Finally, we arrive at the fifth dream, the one that people so often ignore, yet it can be one of the clearest and most direct messages from God. The dream of a door. Doors and dreams are all about transition, opportunity, and major life changes. If you dream of a closed door, one that's locked or barred, it might not be a rejection, but God's protection. He could be blocking a certain path because it's not the right time, or it's not the right direction for you. If you dream of an open door, God may be giving you a clear signal of access to a new chapter, a new season He has prepared. But what if you see a door you cannot reach? This could be God revealing that you are not yet prepared for the blessing or opportunity you're asking for. And if you dream of a door you're afraid to walk through, it's a warning that fear is holding you back from your calling, from the destiny He has planned. When doors appear in your dreams, God is telling you one thing loud and clear. A change is coming. Be ready. This warning often appears right before a significant life event. A new relationship, a painful breakup, a major career shift, a physical move to a new city, or a profound spiritual awakening. It can even signal a season of unexpected blessings that you aren't prepared for. The door in your dream is not just a symbol. It's a sign of your destiny unfolding. Pay attention to it. So if you've had any of these 5 dreams, recently falling, snakes, being chased, turbulent water, or a mysterious door, do not ignore them. God doesn't warn you to scare you. He warns you to prepare you. He warns you to protect you. He warns you to guide you, and, most importantly, to pull you closer to Him. His warnings are an extension of His love, a sign that He is intimately involved in the details of your life. Sometimes a dream is not just a dream. Sometimes it's a message straight from the heart of God. And today, He brought you to this video for a reason. So the question to ask yourself now is, what is God trying to tell me? Because once you begin to understand His warning, you will also begin to understand the depth of His incredible love for you. Thanks for watching. And if this message resonated with you, be sure to follow for more.